Hello children, welcome back to my channel. Now I am dealing with ninth class maths, new chapter, that is circles. So let us go for the circle. What is the meaning of a circle? So if you draw a circle, it looks like this with a point at the center. So how you define a circle? Definition, when you write a definition, we will call this as a circle is a closed figure which is at equidistant from a fixed point, which is at equidistance from a fixed point. It is a closed figure, and this is fixed point. So anywhere you see, the distance will be maintained. So which is at equidistant from a fixed point. So let us see what are the elements of a circle. Means what are the parts that a circle is having. We have got the center part, that is called as center of a circle. So first one, center, the middle point. Center means the middle point, that is called as center. And if you take different places or areas present in the circle, suppose if I take point P, point Q, P and Q, points P and Q are interior to the circle. So these are interior points. And if I say here X, here Y, so third one, points X and Y are exterior to the circle. These 2 points will explain about different positions of a circle. And if I take a point here A and a point here B, AB are points A and B are on the circle. Points A and B are on the circle. And the total length of the circle is called circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle. This whole length is circumference of the circle. And the sixth one, radius of a circle, means if you join the center point and any point upon the circle, this is called radius, which is represented by R. Radius R of a circle. So here in this particular case, I have taken OA as the radius of the circle. Next, diameter of the circle. What is a diameter? Diameter of a circle means any 2 points on the circle. Let me take it as M and N. When these M and N are joined through O, this is diameter of the circle. Mn is the diameter of the circle. What is it, children? Here Mn. How is it formed? How is this Mn formed? The Mn is formed by joining. How are they formed? They are formed by joining 2 points of a circle, 2 points of a circle passing through the center. So diameter of a circle means what? It is the line segment drawn meeting any 2 points of the circle passing through the center, that is the diameter, and this is denoted by small d. So this is the d. Okay. Apart from this, you have got major arcs and minor arcs. This part, AM, I can say, AM. AM is the AM. It is mentioned like this. It is called minor segment, a minor arc. AM is called minor arc. The remaining, I'll write ninth here, children. The remaining, let me call ABM. Let me see. ABM means it is going in this way. This is major arc. And if you draw any 2 points, suppose this is B, C I have not written, B, C. If you join B and C, BC, the line segment, is called as chord of a circle. Chord. BC is a chord. How did you get? By joining any 2 points. That means this diameter is also joining 2 points. So there is other name for the diameter. It is longest chord. Longest chord of a circle. Very important point to note that, children. The longest chord of a circle, definitely, by definition, chord of a circle is, it is a line segment drawn by joining any 2 points of a circle is chord. And if this line segment, this is also a line segment, but when it is made to pass through the center, then this chord is no more called as a chord, it is called as a diameter. So the diameter is nothing but the longest chord of a circle is called diameter. Apart from it, see, because of this, I can make this as a segment. Let me call it as Mn also I have written, XY I have written. So let me write this as R point I have not written. BRC. BRC. This is called as minor segment. Segment means what, children? The meaning of segment is part. Segment means part. So this is a small part of a circle. If this is the minor segment, this whole thing that is there here, that is BAMC, this whole thing, BAC, let me call it as BAC. This whole thing is called major segment. Okay, just like you have got minor arc, AM is minor arc and the remaining one is major arc. This is minor segment and the remaining is major segment. These are all certain nomenclatures and which are also called elements of a circle, children. Please note it down. It's a small introduction, actually. You have done it in your previous class. Now exercise 2.1, children. First one, name the following parts where O is the center of the circle. This O is center of the circle. You have to name the parts. First, let us see AO. AO is what? From the center, you have drawn two other point. So this is called as radius. AO is radius. And what is AB? It is passing through the center, so it is diameter. And BC. What is BC? BC is a chord. BC, oh, it is an arc, children, not chord. Let me write this. BC is not a line set. They have given like this. Then BC is called as main arc. We'll write that arc. 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 Arc of the circle. Next, AC, line segment. AC is called as chord. Chord of the circle. DCB. DCB. This is called as, this whole thing is called major segment. Major segment. From here, DCB is major segment. ACB. See children, ACB. This is half of the circle. We call it a semicircle. Semicircle. We can't half of the arc actually. Along with this, we have to take this is nothing but we can consider it as semicircle. Next, AD. AD is also a chord. AD is also a chord. And shaded region. This all shaded region is called minor segment. Shaded region is called as minor segment. So these are the different names to the given to the figure, children. Please note it down. Now true or false, children. A circle divides the plane on which it lies into three parts. Of course, see if I draw a circle here, this circle divides the plane into three parts. One is interior to the circle, and another one, this is interior to the circle, exterior to the circle, upon the circle. So definitely it divides the circle into three parts. So it is true. This statement is true. The region enclosed by a chord and minor segment, a minor arc is a segment. The region enclosed by a chord and minor segment. See, if I divide it like this is minor segment. So the reason this is called minor arc. This is minor arc. So minor arc and a chord, if they both combine, you are getting a minor segment. This is true. The region enclosed by a chord and major segment. See, if this is a minor segment, let me call this as center of the circle, then this whole thing is a major segment. So major segment and chord means major arc and the chord will give you major segment. So this is also a true statement. The diameter of a circle divides circle into two unequal parts. That is wrong, children, because diameter divides it into two equal parts. So it is a false statement. Now fifth one, a sector is the area enclosed by two radii and a chord. See, sector is the area. This is the explanation for fourth one, children. So this is circle with center. So if you draw these two are the radii. This is called as a sector. So what does the sector is containing? Two radii and a segment. Minor means minor sector, major segment is their major sector. So here what is that they are saying, instead of 2 radii and sector, they are saying, sorry, 2 radii and arc. They are saying a sector is an area enclosed by 2 radii and a chord. Chord means I have to join these two. If I join these two, that is no more a sector. Sector means it is like this. 2 radii if you draw, then the area that is enclosed by both the radii is called sector. One is minor sector, another one becomes major sector. So this is fifth one. This is fifth one, children, not fourth one. Fifth one. So this is a false statement. Next, the longest of all chords of a circle is diameter. Of course, when you are drawing the longest chord of a circle, if I take this as sixth one, this is center, so this is diameter. So this is a chord. So when you draw chords, various chords, the longest one is diameter. Again, when you go up, the chords will be, the size will be reducing. So the longest chord is called as diameter. That is a true statement. And the midpoint of any diameter of the circle is the center. Yes, it is true. The midpoint of any diameter, so diameter midpoint is always center. So this is second 12.1 exercise, children. Second problem of the 12.1 exercise. With this I am completing my topic today. In the next class I will be doing the next part.